It's bad advice.
The true, I think you'd agree with this. That is the true, what's the word I'm looking for here?
Antithesis.
Yes, behind a belt.
Yeah.
If you don't naturally know how to belt, I did as a kid. So it did not mess me up when my coaches were telling me to push harder on something. And I did have a couple that did do that.
Because you were mixing.
Because I was naturally knew how to like mix or cover how whatever terms you want to throw out there on these things.
Yeah.
I knew how to, let's simplify it a bit. I knew how to wrap my voice around the sound I was trying to make.
Yeah.
Was it tricky at times trying to find it? Yes. And we would modify how I was saying the word or whatever.
Yeah.
But a lot of people get messed up because they get told to push on their voices and it causes the overcompression
Exactly.
and strain and
Pulling
it
up
gets in your
chest.
head. And when that gets in your head and it gets into your actually how the brain and the muscle function together, it's the hardest thing to get rid of because it's one thing you never forget.
Yeah, well, it reinforces what you're already doing, right? So if what you were already doing was partly, at least to a degree, correct, because you were kind of mixing, then pushing told you to just lean more into that release and it amplified your sound. Whereas if somebody else was not mixing, they were already in a purely chest sound and they can't reach the note, then pushing makes them reinforce more of that. They just double down on more chest.
Yeah.
As Brett would say, you're pulling up chest, and that's that shouting sound that just gets strained and very, very difficult.
Totally.
Can hurt your voice and all that.
And I kind of throw this out here too, casually in sessions, like, and it's a huge generalization for sure, but by and large, most guys will do that because it feels like something. And when you're trying to...
We like to have control and feel that.
Most girls don't, right?
I feel like it's 50-50 with
they'll
girls,
lay back.
But I get what you
maybe
mean.
it's 50-50. You would know that better, right?
And I think part of the reason behind that is because men have 2/3 of their voice is comprised of chest and 1/3 is head. Females
Totally.
are the opposite. We have 1/3 of our voice is chest voice, 2/3 of our range is head.
Exactly. So
there's more of
there's like a
tendency to push on chest. For
which is natural to the gender.
Yeah.
But psychologically and physically is what we're saying, right? And so, but yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the greatest things you and I both help artists let go of is pushing too much on their vocal or just working too hard to get something to come out.
In the voice.
This stuff's supposed to be easy, you guys.
I've got another one that I'm
supposed
sure
to be
you
easy.
have not been, I'm sure that you've not been told, but this is definitely more of a woman thing.